Hello and welcome to Taurus Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Taurus, okay? So this is going to be for any planet or star you have in your chart under Taurus. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because everyone knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with the Brian Frouds Fairy Oracle, and if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck. Now, we all have an intuition, and it's key that we learn how to use it, so check out the video I post on Monday for that. And reading is like a snapshot of the possible future that might arise if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. If you don't like it, change what you're doing. It's as simple as that. Alright, my gorgeous Tauruses. Now, with that being said, let's get into your cards. Yes, what is coming? Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got the Five of Spring in the upright. Five of Spring. With the Awakening card at the bottom of the deck. Awakening, which is the Hanged Man in this deck. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share. And then you got the Renewal card with the Princess of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. And the Six of Summer. Okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses. And you got the Four of Summer with the Release card at the bottom of the deck. Release card. Because behind it you have the Ten of Spring. You need to release it because it's a burden. No. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by showing us what's coming. Then you got the Four of Spring. Yes. The Four of Spring with the King of Autumn at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Strength card, followed by the Six of Autumn and the Ten of Autumn. And the Balance. Wow. Okay. Well, you got some good cards there, buddy. Okay. Next, let us clarify. Yep. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share why the Five of Spring is followed by the Awakening card. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, why is the Five of Spring followed by the Awakening card? And you have the Guardian at the gate with Indie at the bottom of the deck, followed by Geo the Slow and Gotcha. And Solace. And Unity. And the Singer of Initiation. Phew. Okay. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share why the Renewal card is followed by the Princess of Autumn and the Six of Summer. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good Who has a message for my Tauruses? And you got Luathos the Wild with the Fairies of the Future at the bottom of the deck. Followed by Los Cunas. Followed by the Oakman. Followed by the Oakman. Followed by Ecstasis. He's good. Alright, now, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share why the 4 of summer is here in the upright, followed by the release and the 10 of spring. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, why is the 4 of summer here, followed by the release card and the 10 of spring. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, and you got Ilby the Retriever. Ilby followed by the Soul Shrinker, followed by the Fairy who was kissed by the Pixies, followed by Gluminous Doom, followed by the Singer of Intuition, followed by the Fairies of the Future. Okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share why the 4 of spring, the King of autumn, the strength, the 6 of autumn, the 10 of autumn, and the balance card are all here. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, why is this mini deck here? Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, why is this mini deck here? Please, angels and guides, and you got a collective of pixies, followed by the Piper at the bottom of the deck, as well as Faf the Footer, Faffy, with the Fairy Guidance, followed by the Singer of Transfiguration, She of the, and then followed by She the Quach. Then you got the Fairy Godmother. Yeah. And that's it for this. Now, let me start reading. Okay, okay. What is that song? Well, it is a classical song. I can't remember. I can't put my finger on the name. Anyway, so the first card you guys got is the 5 of spring. Now, the 5 of spring, as you can see on the picture, okay, it's 2 children fighting with flowers, whacking each other with flowers. So, seeing as it looks more like child's play, so it's opposing goals arising from differing opinions. And I don't feel like it's a very serious thing. It's more like child's play at this point. Feeling at odds with yourself or others. Overly ambitious people. So it's just bickering at this point. Tis just bickering. And because of all this bickering, at some point, something within you is going to awaken. This is the Temperance card. No, not Temperance. This is the Hangman. As you can see with the Hanged Man. FYI. The Hangman on the card. The dude in the reverse. So, this card says, change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. So it's talking about this differing opinions. You don't know how to deal with this situation. You're bickering with someone, you don't know why, and it's just suggesting if you want this bickering to end, to change the way you're looking at the situation, because apparently the way you're looking at it right now is not really helping. You know? So cards clarifying that. Alright, you've got Guardian at the Gate. Now the Guardian at the Gate talks of passage to new life, openings, gatekeepings. So this awakening is going to allow you to enter into a new paradigm, new way of being. Though you might have a little difficulty because the next card is Indie, and Indie stands for indecision. Now, Indie says indecision, wishy-washy, commitment, decision-making. So, as much as you're awakening, yes, you're going through a passage, but you're still having a little difficulty choosing what to do next. And that is most likely because Geo the Slow is popping out. Now, Geo the Slow talks of slowness, patience, waiting. Yep, slowness, patience, waiting. Cycles of time. It's gonna take a moment until you decide finally what it is that you want to do. And that is most probably because it's not the right timing yet for what you want to achieve to pan out. Next you have Gotcha, which is sudden shock, unexpected events, rude awakenings. So whatever is coming is going to shock you. Surprise! Then you have the Solace card. Now the Solace card stands for knowledgeness, consciousness, synthesis, spiritual empowerment. So you need this time in order for you to consciously decide what it is you want to do. But without the thing is that people expect to know around the get-go. But if you don't have the experience to make a decision in regards to a certain subject, it is best for you to wait until you gain experience to make a decision about that certain subject. Am I conveying what I would like to convey? You know, it's just you can't decide on something you do not have the information about. Sorry. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. That's the way. I don't know why that song came to mind. Burn like fire. Burn like a fire. Love is blind. Can't you see my desire? Then you have Unity. So this talks of union, mystical experience, spiritual home. So the consciousness, the conscious knowing that it's going to come to you after having the experience of what it is that you need to weigh your decision upon, will allow your decision will allow you to finally feel like you're in your spiritual home. Okay, like you finally feel at one, at peace, like you are where you're supposed to be, and all that. And then you have the Singer of Initiation, which clearly cements what I just said, because this is about passage through trial, triumph, new level. But what this means is that where you were, okay, you're not comfortable where you were. So you needed to experience some uncomfortable change in order to propel you forward. And with that propelling, you are moving into your spiritual home where you feel comfortable, but you needed to go through all the hurt, the pain, the discomfort that you had gone through before in order for you to be pushed into this new life. Okay? E. Stop it. Next, you have the Renewal card. Now, the Renewal card is the Judgment card in this deck. Okay, it says review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life's purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Interesting. Next, you have the Princess of Autumn. Now, the Princess of Autumn talks of studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. This is what this individual is. Now, then at the bottom, it says, happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. No. Renewal. So you've done your studying. You've studied what has happened in the present and in the past, and you've come to a conclusion. And you just need a little push to get going. Right? And that little push might come from the Six of Summer. Now, the Six of Summer, alright, is children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently, in a better or worse light than they actually occurred. Now, the cards clarifying that, alright, are Luathos the Wild, which talks of balance. Yes, it talks of haste, impulsiveness, fire, spontaneity, but it also talks of balance. Then we have the Fairies of the Future. Now, the Fairies of the Future talk of be here now, guidance forward moving. But for you to be able to tap into the guidance that is coming towards you, you need to be here and be receptive to all the things that are coming to you, which you will only be able to see once you've done the homework that was given to you by the Renewal card, which is going through what happened in the past and deciding what is good, what is bad, what you should keep and what you should let go of, and all of those wonderful stuff. The wonderful stuff, right? Then we have Los Gunas. Now, Los Gunas talks of hidden treasure, discovery of self, and adventure. And which adventure is this talking of specifically? It is talking of the adventure of self-discovery. Once you discover yourself, basically this goes back to the reviewing the past and the present. When you review the past and the present, you get to know yourself and you get to know how you react to things. Which is precisely what I did when I needed to get a handle on my impulsiveness due to my being hit by a car at age 19 and the repercussions of that said accident. And that is only how I was able to manage my impulsiveness and my breaking out and my saying stuff that I wasn't supposed to say or doing things that were not supposed to be done in certain situations and whatnot. Now, then you have the Oakman. Now, the Oakman talks of strength, ancient wisdom, and depth. So, once you do gain inner knowledge by going within and discovering yourself, you will absolutely be able to tap into the Oakman's energy, which talks of wisdom, ancient wisdom, strength, and depth. You will have gone deep within yourself, and with that, you will have realized what it is that you needed to do. Next, you have ecstasis. Now, ecstasis talks of ecstasy, joy, rapture, motivation. So, once you do realize what it is that you need to do in order for you to really fully live your present moment with that Judgment card, you will be finally able to really enjoy what you're doing. And with the hindsight that comes from reviewing the past, you'll be you will be able to enjoy what you're doing and try and relax, is what I'm getting. Next, you have... Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Next, you have the Four of Summer, the Release card, and the Ten of Spring. What I'm getting is you might possibly be feeling a little down in the dumps this week, because this talks of basically not being able to see the blessings that are around you. And the reason for that is probably because you haven't released something. Right? So the Release card talks of let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new beginnings or new opportunities, time to move on. So if you really want to get out of this rut with the Four of Summer, you need to first release what happened in the past, and with that releasing of those things that happened in the past, you will absolutely be able to release the hard work that comes with trying to maintain what you are experiencing at this moment, or maintain a sense of composure, and so on. Now, the next card you have is Ilby the Retriever. Now, Ilby talks of the office of unkilling properties, hopes and wishes, loyalties. So, what I'm getting here... Thought I saw something. In any case, excuse me. So, Ilby talks of the office of unclaimed properties, hopes, wishes, and loyalties. So, you're wishing for something else. You're wishing for something to come forward, but because you're not really talking in present language, you're talking about the future. And so by speaking of the future and being in the space of this will only happen in the future, it will only happen in the future. So you will continuously be wanting of something. It will never come to your life right now because you are wanting it. And it will perpetuate your wanting it until you let go of your wishes. You let it go and you let it happen. You let go and let God. Okay? Wishing is important, and it's good. Though you need to let the wish go. Let it go, because if you keep it tight and keep it next to you, the only thing that it will do is only keep you waiting for it to realize itself. That is a very important factoid, right? But once you let it go, okay, you will see the blessings you'll finally see the blessings coming towards you. Okay, but you need to let it go. You need to let it go and let God. Alright? Then, once you let it go and let God, okay, you will finally, well, not finally, but once you realize that your wish has finally arrived because you let it go, you will be like, yay! The fairy who was kissed by the pixies! So happy! So happy! Yes. Because you will finally have let it go and you will finally be able to see what is coming towards you. Then you have the Gloominous Doom, but Gloominous Doom, okay, I mean it looks kind of gloomy and doomy. Like, you doubt on himself. But at the end, it also talks of taking care of yourself. Because you're like, you know what? Everything is good, so I can take care of myself now. Thank you. I'm good. Things are good for me. I'm happy as a clam. So once you let these things go and then you become super duper happy for yourself because you start taking care of yourself, then you start noticing things that are coming towards you. Your intuition is going to become on point. Because this card talks of perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Then you have the undressing of a salad. So once you do tap into your intuition, you begin to notice things that are coming to you before they actually arrive, you will be able to embody this energy. This energy is the undressing of a salad. Now, if you notice, everyone on this card is brown, except this guy. This guy is blue. And that is what makes this guy so unbelievable. Because that is basically what this card says. Being impossible, achieving the impossible, being impossible. Because today, to the folks in the foreground, in the background, this guy looks impossible. Because if they've seen nothing but themselves for their entire life, this blue dude is like, what? No, I don't believe it. There's actually a dude, a blue dude within us. What? That's weird. Blue dude. Where'd you come from? I've never seen your color before. What? Yeah. Now, but once you get accustomed to the fact that, you know, others are going to see you as being a little weird and you become fine with it, you will be able to have the Four of Spring energy, which is a happy home, happy wife, happy life type of energy. It's be grateful, you have much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. You are going to be able to tap into that energy of getting everything you want. Then you have the King of Autumn. Now the King of Autumn is a compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted individual. Okay? So at the bottom it says, be assertive when it comes to your career. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. She's an amazing reading. Well, I mean, she's an amazing card. So you'll have a happy home life. You'll also have a happy work life. So it's amazing. Then you have the Strength card. Now the Strength card talks of the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. Yeah. Things are going in the right direction. Yeah. Things are going in the right direction. So, you are so beautiful to me. That song came to mind. Then, so after the strength, you'll have the strength of personality, and like physically you have the strength, but you have the strength of personality to endure and push through anything that is coming your way. Now, next card is the Six of Autumn. Now, the Six of Autumn talks of the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. Is there something you need to clear out of your financial? Do you have some financial debt? This card is saying that you are going towards it. It is being cleared. This is good. Yes, she's good. Then you have the 10 of Autumn. So it's not just the 6 of Autumn. You're not just clearing debt. You're getting rid of it. Right? You're fully getting rid of it. Because this card says take steps to ensure the financial security and of your children or other loved ones. Making wise investments or planning for retirement. Honoring family tradition. So let's say even if you don't have any investments, if you haven't invested anything, well, what this card is saying that whatever you're doing is in order for you to ensure the future of your family, and you aren't leaving them out in the cold, or you're not letting them fend for themselves. You are giving them some something to fall back on. Next, you have the Balance card. Now, the Balance card is the Temperance card in this deck, which is card of Sagittarius. There is this would be Death, and Death would be Scorpio. Strength is Leo. Yep. So yeah, Balance. Not Badger. Balance is Temperance, which is Sagittarius card, okay? So this card says, take everyone's input into consideration, merging viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time, there's no need to rush. For some reason, this card reminds me a lot of Libra and Libra energy, but this is Libra in fire, like, because Libra is air, so this is like the equivalent of what a Libra would do, but in fire form, I guess. Now, the cards clarifying that are a collective of pixies, duty, willingness, joyful participation, virtue. Now, this goes back to the 10 of Autumn, which talked about doing right by your family. Making sure that your family is well kept, right? Ensuring family traditions. Then you have the Piper. Now the Piper talks of harmony, seduction, music, order, empathy, which goes back to kind of the king. Well, kind of the Four Springs, the King of Springs, where you create harmony and you are creating order in your family life and in your external life and all those wonderful things. right? Then you have path to footer. Now, in order to make this a complete success, you need to ground yourself, center yourself, earth yourself. You need to make sure that you're not all up in the clouds. You need to make sure that you are grounded and secure in your thinking process. Okay? Now, next you have fairy guidance. Fairy guidance is direct communication with fairies. So you are grounding yourself to make sure that you take care of your family and your loved ones with your next steps in order for there to be some transformation in something. Maybe it's in regards to their financial situation or something of the sort. But whichever it is going to transform. That is the whole goal of this. You're transforming something. Then we have She of the Crotch, which talks of the perceptive principle. Alright, fertility, nurturing. So what I'm getting here, the perceptive principle, is that yes, all that you want is coming towards you, but in order for you to be able to pick up on all these things that are coming towards you, you need to be receptive. You need to perceive of these things. You need to be able to notice them and take advantage of them. Yep. Then you have the fairy godmother. Now the fairy godmother, alright, talks of gifts, talents, grace, helpful lessons. So this, you being perceptive of what is coming towards you is going to help you realize what is coming towards you, and well, it's basically helping you see the gifts that are coming towards you. So I guess both of these are together. It's perceptiveness to see the gifts that are on their way towards you. So my gorgeous Tauruses, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my prize. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore them comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Tauruses, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!